Hello and a very warm welcome. Preview time once again. I really like doing these videos, I have to admit. Gameplay in the background, me talking about F1, it's just perfect. It's like a knife through butter. In the background, Danny Kvyat, a bit of F1 gameplay at his home race. I had to go Danny Kvyat. And basically F1 is back. Sundays are not the same when F1 isn't on. And they're finally back. Don't know what happened there with a Ferrari, but he got a massive tank slapper on. Yeah, anyway, here we go, preview time. I mean, these videos seem to do well. People seem to enjoy listening to me talking about the up and coming weekend, so let's go. This track is not steeped in F1 history. It's only been on the calendar since 2014, so this will be its 4th year. They did have a race back in the past, like 1913, 1914, but we all know F1 started in 1950, so we're not going to count them. 53 laps around the Sochi track, 3.6 miles. Most wins, Lewis Hamilton with 2. 2014 and 2015. This track has 19 turns and 2 DRS zones. Nico Rosberg won the race last year. As we're going through a DRS zone now, this is one of the DRS zones. I think it's out of turn 11. And it's, for me, it's a bit of a weird DRS zone because you have this corner, a little kink, and then we've got one just after turn 1. It's not down the main straight. You have a little right-hander. You wouldn't even call it a corner really because it's flat out. Let's be honest, but they call it a corner. So after turn 1, you open the DRS down into turn 2, and I will bet you £10 to every single person who watches this video. When race day comes, going down into turn 2, someone will cut across the tarmac. It happens every year. So yeah, you can hold me to that. Russia Grand Prix held at the Sochi Autodrome, a street circuit built around the Olympic Park. They had the Olympics here. I think it was the 2014 Winter Olympics. And it's a pretty cool that it's built around the Olympic Park. 2014, Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton going down into turn 2, side by side. Rosberg goes straight on, across the tarmac, locks up hugely, gets flat spots, has to let Hamilton back through because he's cut the corner. And basically, Rosberg pits on lap 1 and does a 52 lap stint on them tyres. Remarkable tyre usage. We say Sergio Perez is the best tyre saver. Well, Rosberg did a sterling job that year. Just proved how dominant Mercedes were back then. That he could do 52 laps and still get 2nd place. What is Danny Kvyat going to do at his home race? We all remember last year. He hit Vettel not once, twice. Unbelievable by Danny Kvyat. And then, basically, we saw the emergence of the Dutch superstar Max Verstappen, because basically Kvyat hit Vettel twice and got dropped, and we all remember the radio by Vettel, very angry as usual. So yeah, we've seen a bit of big crashes at this track. If you remember back, Carlos Sainz in qualifying 1 year, massive crash. Grosjean's had a big crash in turn 3. Vettel last year, very angry on the radio. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Vettel's leading the championship. It's between Hamilton and Vettel for the title. Let's not beat around the bush. But on the gameplay, very difficult in the Toro Rosso to even fight. It was not very good down the straights, and I had to get my balls out and put some like worldy manoeuvres. But I love doing these videos. As I said previously, they're fun to do because I can do the track with the gameplay, the up and coming track with the gameplay. And these drivers are random, by the way. I did Perez at China, I did Max at Bahrain, I've done Kvyat because it's his home race. But when it comes to like Canada, I won't be able to do Lance Stroll because he's not on this game because this is 2016. But can't wait for the race. We should see good overtaking. As I said, 2 DRS zones, pretty easy. Well, especially the first DRS zone. This one's a bit weird for me because it's got a turn in it as well. I'm not sure if the DRS shuts before the turn, but it's a bit of a risky one. So let me know your thoughts. I'll always reply. This is the one thing about me. 60 comments or 6,000 comments, I'll always reply. Who's going to get pole? Who's going to win the race? The Russian Grand Prix is up and coming. I'll be doing a qualifying video as per. I'll be doing a race video as per. And what can I say? Thanks for watching. Danny Kvyat comes across the line at his home race. He gets 5th. I doubt he'll be getting 5th on Sunday. Thanks for watching. Adios. I'll see you next time.